So Virginia Healthcare Laundry Services is a healthcare laundry co-op. We service two major health systems in the Commonwealth of Virginia, and we're not a traditional commercial laundry in that we only exist to service our member healthcare systems and help them provide excellent patient care in the Commonwealth of Virginia.
So before we had Spindle, all of our production was done manually. So we actually had a full-time employee that was designated, and before the start of every day they would have to go around and they would have to manually clear the count on every single piece of equipment, and then they would have to finalize the scores from the previous day once production got off.
One of the problems that we always had with the production information before was that it was compiled after the fact. Well, we know what went wrong last week, but you can't do anything with it after the fact. And there was always a lot of confusion. There was a lot of finger pointing. That's not really my score. She's counting it wrong. We never really felt like we had anything to go on to, investigate those claims, to put down discrepancies. And we knew we were spending a lot of money and a lot of time to try to get production counts that we really didn't know if we could feel good about. We had met Spindle representatives at different trade conferences. IADM was a place that we kept crossing paths. They came in and they did all the installations for us. They worked really closely with Dawn to put in all of the production numbers, all of our requirements, but it was a pretty seamless, pretty quick process. Now, since we have the real-time data coming in, they can focus in on it. And I think that's probably the biggest improvement that it allows us to make, is that we don't have to figure it out later. You can work on it now.
Once we instituted Spindle, we were able to really get the feel for it, get the employees in the habit of using it. And then over time, the more and more we have used it, we have been able to improve our production scores. Probably my most favorite feature is the facility health page, because it is a snapshot of what your plant is doing throughout the day, and it's continuously updating. I can see where each of my departments is performing, drill it down to an employee if I need to. I can see who came from break late. I can see who has logged into meeting too many times that day if I have equipment down. So at a glance, 5 seconds, I can see a snapshot of my whole plant. I would say it is the most invaluable piece of equipment you will install into your plant. You are not behind the 8 ball. You are not waiting for something to break. With Spindle, the possibilities are endless. Just because you're at 100% today doesn't mean that you can't push for 105. And because of that, my plant's been successful.